I'm a bit late with my first video of the day, but better late than never. That's little Dow Dow. She free-ranged last night, had her clip yesterday, and she's going to be seeing Jenny today because we've got Jenny Parker, our physio, here to look at her, Iceman, Micah and Ren, as long as Ren's foot is okay. There's little Spesh there with her sister Yodel. They'll be doing a little bit later as well. And then round here we have the Blue Queen herself, hidden in the hay hole. Is she still in the hay hole? She's still in the hay hole.
I'm still in the hay hole. At least I'm solo in the hay hole.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yes.
Where's
My
Annie?
assistant went that way.
Oh. So she'll be out here somewhere. Oh, there's Jodie, and there's Jim, and then we've got Jenny in there. She's working on Micah to start with. We had a look at Micah and we were talking about all the tension in her neck. So Jenny's just working on her at the moment, and I'm sure we'll get an update shortly once she's done. And I've got Rem Pen out here, and that's very good that she's actually got full weight on the foot that yesterday she was holding up that I thought might have an abscess in. So I'm going to take that poultice off in a minute and we'll see how she's walking. And then we've got Iceman here. He's waiting for his session with Jenny as well. Jodie's just done some groundwork with him. And then look, everyone's favourite rainbow boy. He's come up and Jodie's about to start giving him a little bit of a pamper. He's got little grubby feet, resting that leg, but I'll do some of his exercises with him later as well. And then over here, we've got little Nell, keeping guard. It was quite funny, she was actually trying to herd Annie earlier. Nobody tries to herd you, Annie, do they? They don't get away with it if they do. Hey, there's Hoitze looking down on everybody up there. He's going to come in a minute just for a clean and tidy up, along with Jubbers and Princicle, because Prince has got a new rug arrived for him today. And Doutzen's come to join Annie in this turnout for now. And then finally, we have over here little Ted and little Moss, who Jodie often shuts in the walker so that they can run round and round and round without causing chaos outside, which they don't do because they're so good and so well trained, aren't you? So you quite like it in the walker. Look at that little face. But they'll come out a little bit later. Once we have coffee time again, they'll come out to play. So that's what's going on here today. Oh, Dale's having another stretch. You going to go to bed now? She's thinking about it. No. I'm going to do some more stretches with her in a minute before she has her physio session anyway. Micah, I want Jenny to tell me about what she found with you.
Yes, so we found, well, first of all, in a movement, she's a lot freer. So in a walk, she's much, much better, much freer in front, goes up into trot, and she starts to become a little bit stuffy in front through her neck and her shoulders, which has always been her issue. So through this portion of her neck, so her upper neck into the mid portion of her neck, she's quite tight and quite stiff. She does have a lax nuchal ligament up at the poll, which flicks over. If you stand next to her, you can hear it flicking. And I think that drives some of this tension. So she tends to tilt her head to get away from the tension.
Do you think that's a Friesian thing? Because it does seem that so many of them have that.
Some of them do. I think it is. Some breeds are more predisposed to it than others. Well, section D's particularly as well.
Okay.
But I think it's to do with the high head carriage.
Yeah.
I think it's how they're aligned in their poll. So we just need to work on making sure that these muscles are kept nice and soft. So they're nice and soft through there now. We just need to keep it like that. So we were just talking through whether we could do a little bit of massage over winter and get people to massage. Just she's having her usual groom, just target that area a little bit more, that's all.
And it's mostly on that left side.
It's most of the left. She does have, so on the left hand side, she has a tension in her upper neck, and on the right hand side, it's more lower base of the neck. I just think it's the way she tilts to get away from the tension.
Okay.
And everywhere else, she's really good through her back. She's just a little bit of hamstring tension. But
Which she often has hamstring
nothing too
tension, doesn't she?
major. I'm really pleased that she looks better at walk. She looks a lot freer in front, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. Mikey, you can go back to being free rein now. Little Dow, just doing a bit of groundwork with her, with the flag in the arena before she has her session with Jenny. And I know she gets very tight, particularly up in this part of her neck. But I'm pretty sure that that's related to a weakness in her hind leg as well, because where the stiffness is doesn't mean that that's where an issue is. And I know that she's not as strong through this side, and for many years she had a big dip in her back here, which we slowly worked at over the years. But even if Jenny can just help loosen it off a little bit, then that will make her more comfortable, obviously. But I never push it too much, because I think, you know, there could be something going on within her pelvis or her stifle that means that she needs to be slightly twisted and not let go completely through her neck. And sometimes you can push these things so far to try and level them up and end up causing more problems. So it's just all about knowing each of your horses and understanding what their limitations are and where you can help them. And this is where the likes of Jenny and Rachel help us to work with all of them in the right way. They come in with their own skills and knowledge of their specialist subjects. So Jenny with the muscular system and Rachel with more of a skeletal system. And with all the information that we gain from them, it just helps us in our day-to-day management of all the horses. So I think Renske's all right.
Looks good.
Now that she's got the putty in her foot, and I've taken those stones out, so Jodie's just walking her up for Jenny. Telltale will be when she goes into trot, won't it?
It will. So far, so good at walk.
Come on, Min. Okay.
Yeah.
Not particularly comfortable.
No.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's still dropping that.
You're not comfortable there, are you, Ren?
What do you think? Do you think we should go ahead with the session, or do you think we should leave her till next time?
I'll probably leave it till next time.
Yeah.
More comfortable.
Okay.
Sorry, Ren. She's been waiting
I
all the
know.
time watching me, hasn't she? I don't know.
We'll
I'm
poultice you
sorry.
back up, because it might be
I'll
that
put you
it's
on-
just...
on my list for next time. But I don't want to go and disrupt anything and make her more uncomfortable, that's all.
No, well, I'll just poultice it up for another couple of days, because it might be that it's just gone in and hit the live tissue. I'm afraid you're going to have another couple of nights in, Ren. This one's turn now.
Yeah, so she's different altogether. She rocks that pelvis on the right side and it drops quite significantly.
Yeah.
She manages perfectly well.
Yeah, and it's always been her weakness, and
Yeah.
it's always going to be her weakness. so she twists it across to the right, which is what I feel when I ride her as well.
But less so in trot than she used to do. Like the walk, you can see it far more. Good girl. Oh. Hard. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, but there's nothing too obvious. She looks like she's managing perfectly well behind. There's nothing that sticks out as being a huge issue or out of the ordinary for her, to be honest.
Excellent.
Which is good.
Little Jubbers has had a bath. That noise is Renske, who's got a treat ball now because she's not very happy about having to stay in again. Are you? She wants to be out here, but she's going to have to stay in with a poultice on for another couple of days. Ina's out here. Hazel's been doing her exercises, her leg stretches and her hip stretches before she takes her out for a walk.
Go get my high vis on.
Absolutely. Doutzen had to come outside for the rest of her session because she was being a real fidget inside. She doesn't like standing in that stable, and she wasn't allowing Jenny easy access to her back to sort out the bit of tension that she had through her spine. Here, we'll let Jenny explain what she found with Doutzen.
Oh, with Dow, right. So with Dow, usual neck tension on the right side. It's always the right side with Dow, which probably to do with what's going on behind. So the fact that she's just not level through her pelvis. But today she was quite sore in her lumbar, so this region here. Which we think is probably because you rode last week.
Yeah, you see, I just shouldn't ride, really. It's because I did a proper schooling session with her, so she'll be feeling it.
She's just telling you, that's all.
Yeah, get off me.
But yeah, just a little bit of attention superficially, or just on the surface, nothing deep. So that's fine. We've treaded through there. Other than that, she's doing all right.
Fabulous.
Just routine.
So, because we decided it was best for Ren not to have a session, and I'd booked Jenny for 4 sessions, it seems only right that somebody else gets to have the chance. So I thought, who better than Hoitze. So Jenny's going to take a look at him. And of course, coming in the arena, he always wants to roll first. And as we know, the horses aren't in control here. Oh, just have the rope then, Hoitze. Are you happy now? You have earned the right. Shall we walk and trot up now? Right, I'm going to have to stop filming. It's Nero heading back down to the field with Iceman. Dale's trying to join them, but she needs her jumper back on first. Nero's done all his exercises with Jodie. Horses everywhere today. Right, come on down. You need your jumper on. And there's little Princicle. He's had a clean and a tidy. Freya's fit little Princicle in his brand new rug. It's a Thelwell rug and it's dead cute. Look at that.
Look how impressed he looks.
I don't think that's the look of being impressed, Frey.
Really not.
No. Are you going to go and show off to Jubbers now, the proper little Thelwell? He says, I'm not proper Thelwell. Oh, Prince. That's going to keep you nice and dry and warm. Is that not good for you? Yeah. Frey, not impressed. We're all impressed, but he's not. Dale, what do you think?
Do you want to be a Thelwell?
No, but Gel would happily be a Thelwell, wouldn't you? Yeah, look, you've got Nero's head collar on. Oh, spesh.
Not to enjoy when you're munching away at the same time.
Exactly, and having the best massage. trumping in the background. Having a leg itch. Lisa's got a neck out for Dow just to stop her neck getting chilly as she's clipped. But this is one that you fixed, wasn't it?
I did. I sewed one of the metal things back on, so we'll see how it holds out.
Well, it looks like it's quite strong on there. Go on,
Hopefully.
give it a tug.
It's on there.
Yep, that'll work. Jenny's off now, but she's going to be back in 3 weeks' time, something like that.
3 weeks' time I'll be back.
And we're going to do Ren and Nero. So watch this space. We might even live stream that to you. Yeah, because I think everybody would enjoy a live stream physio session with Nero.
Oh, wow.
That might be quite entertaining.
It might be.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. But thank you very much,
You're
Jenny.
welcome.
We'll
You're
see
welcome.
see you in a few weeks.
See you in a few weeks, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Because Ren doesn't really like being confined, and she was missing her grass, Jodie's popped her out in the little bit of turnout that we've got by the arena, so she's much happier now. She's got her poultice boot on, and then she'll come in and she's going to have a night next to Hoitze tonight. Got Yodel ready. We're going to head out with Zhao. Come on, Yoda, you're going to come this way. It took us a little while to get off the yard because Yolanda, she's such a big, strong, solid horse, and she's not always the bravest, that when she decides that she doesn't want to walk forward, you have to be quite clear with your direction to her, and you have to wait for her to get some relaxation, and then once she's got that, she does walk forward beautifully. So I'm on Yodel, and I got little Spesh out, and Spesh hasn't been down Greenbank Lane for a while, so she's obviously been down Ainsome Lane, as you saw in one of my other videos. But this is a nice little change of scenery for her, so she's looking very interested in everything right now. So nice to get you two out again, eh? And she's walking incredibly well on those front feet. For those that don't remember, that she's the one with the fractured extensor process in her front foot, but she manages really well with it. She has days where it's a little more uncomfortable than others, but she's on a Buta-Day, which just helps keep inflammation down. And we just keep a nice steady walk on the tarmac roads, because obviously there's quite a bit of concussion with the roads, but she has got nice pads underneath her shoes that help cushion her feet a little bit. The nights are definitely drawing in. It's about 3:30 now. And of course it won't be long before the clocks change and we get even less daylight. So we're just coming up past their summer turnout field, the barn field as we call it. And we'll just go halfway down Greenbank Lane today. What do you think, Spesh? She's a very happy little girl. We've turned for home now, and historically this young lady would usually turn for home and be quite keen to get back. But it's lovely to see quite how relaxed she is. Yodel's puffing a little bit. She likes to march home very often as well, but she's being nice and relaxed too. But it's amazing how much work they can do just in walk. You know, if you're asking them in the right way and getting them to move in the right way, it's such a good exercise in itself. Tuesday is an office day for Frey, and you've been doing very important things as usual. And these 3 big bags here, go on Frey, what are they?
Sheep fleeces.
Where are they off to?
Wendy.
Yes. So these are all nicely bagged up. We don't particularly like the Royal Mail website, do we?
Hate it.
That's quite a strong word, isn't it? You know, it could be better.
Despise.
Oh, despise it. Yeah, we're not big fans, but we do use that for all the postage, but it takes forever.
It's very faffy.
It is.
So, if Royal Mail wouldn't mind updating their website, maybe just making it one website.
Yeah, because how many sites is it?
2, because you log into one, then you press send an item, then you get taken to another one.
Yeah, and even just printing the labels out is a bit of a faff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you've done it.
Yeah.
Well done. So these will be winging their way to Wendy very, very soon. In fact, tomorrow.
Yeah, we're getting collected tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they'll all fit in the box.
But yes, we all need to wish Wendy well because she has now got a date for her operation in December. So we're going to hope that all goes to plan and that she recovers really well. It's the end of the day, Tuesday. It's been a full-on busy day. We've had a full house, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. So Jenny here, which you'll see in these videos, but very importantly, tomorrow is a big day, not just because it's a Wednesday and it's a live hack day, but we are launching the 2025 calendar. And I'm not going to show you inside it because what we'll do, we'll show you all every single month of the calendar and we'll tell you which horses are on there. It's also your last chance to buy raffle tickets for that gorgeous scarf that Frey's going to model now. So the autumn scarf that Wendy has created to raise funds for the boys and girls, but also the lovely bouquet that was kindly donated or commissioned by Tara for Diane to make. Diane, who's swanning it off over in Poland at the moment. So this will be up for raffle during the live on Wednesday. So your tickets can be bought up until 2 o'clock on Wednesday because we'll be doing it a little bit earlier just because the nights are beginning to draw in. Poor little Wren has got a bit of an abscess in her hind foot, so we're not going to be doing any hacking. So instead we'll take Wren into the Friendship Barn, let her have some time under the solarium, and we'll do the live from there. So join us in the Friendship Barn with Renske live at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, and we'll find out who the lucky winners are. It might be late and it might be almost dark, but we've just literally crammed stuff into the car as much as we can, and we're going to say goodbye to the little static. We're going to make the most of being in the house, being in that beautiful farmhouse for as long as we can be.
In the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears.